What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Eric Bourassa here, and I'm so excited to teach you one of the best rock songs of the 90s. I still get excited every time I hear this song. And one of the great things is there's really only two parts to this song, plus kind of a third. But really, there's only two main parts. It's one of the easier songs to learn from Green Day's repertoire and really of all songs from the 90s. What's tricky about this song is all the palm muting and then not palm muting. So there's some nuance to it that we're going to get into here momentarily. So let's talk about how I put this song together and how I put my chart together. I play this song in standard tuning. It's actually supposed to be tuned down a half step. So if you want to tune down a half step and shift everything up a fret, that's great. I'm going to play it in standard tuning because it keeps my life easy. All right, so to play this in standard tuning, we're going to do a like this. Let's start with the simplest way to get going with this song. So first of all, you're going to do two palm mute hits on this F sharp 5 power chord at the second fret on string 6. So we got a 2, a 4, a 4. And we're going to go two palm mute hits, and I like to think palm mute no. So you might vocalize that. If you're not used to going back and forth from palm muting to not palm muting, you go palm mute no, palm mute no. That's just a great little exercise that you can do. Just sit on one chord and get used to that. Now, palm muting, for those of you who don't know, you're going to karate chop, boom, right where the bridge meets the strings, and then bring the pick over to play. So your palm is literally resting right where the bridge meets the strings. If you come too far forward, it sounds like a boo. If you go too far back, it sounds like uh-huh. So you want to be right where the strings meet the bridge. All right, so now we got that. Now we do the same thing on C sharp 5, which is a power chord at the 4th fret on string 5. Don't forget to block string 6, your thickest string, with your pointer finger. And don't forget to block all the higher pitched strings with your index finger. Your index finger is in charge of all the muting in this song. And then we go to fret number 6, and we do one palm mute hit, followed by a non-palm muted hit. And then we're down to the 2nd fret, that B5. So all together slowly. Full speed. All right, so that's the easy way to play this riff. Now, when you hear the song, there's some added extra little goodies in there to kind of keep the flow going. And this is something professional guitar players do, and just great guitar players in general, is they find ways to fill the space to keep that rhythmic flow going. So here's how I do this. All right, what we're going to do is after the palm mute no, we're going to do with just open strings, downstroke palm muted, upstroke non-palm muted, and that's our transition. That gives our fretting hand time to get to the next chord. And we're going to do that in between the first two chords, the F sharp 5 and the C sharp 5, as well as from the C sharp 5 to the D sharp 5. So, okay, only there, and then after the D sharp 5, that's normal, and then we're going to fill in the space. So I go B5, down, 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 up. And on that last up, I'm going to do open strings again to give myself time to transition back to the first chord. So this is really tricky, I feel, if you're not used to it, is doing downstroke palm muted, upstroke not. Again, I would just turn that into a little exercise. just do that on the thicker strings. Now, you're not going to be hitting those really hard when you're actually playing the song. In fact, you want to do it with less force than doing the regular chords if you can. Yeah, just like that. All right, let me accent those opens. Okay, so, and now full speed. Now listen to the difference from the easy version to this version. So here's the easy version. Harder version. Even though we're hitting all these wrong notes, the listener doesn't really perceive those wrong notes. They're still kind of hearing the harmony, the main harmony that was being played in the chord. And then those opens, number one, it helps to keep the rhythmic flow going. And number two, it helps you actually have extra time to switch to your next chord. So that's kind of a philosophy you want to adopt anytime you're doing a song with quick changing power chords. Okay, so that's our main riff. The only other riff in the song is the chorus, which goes like this. And there you go. So the way I'm going to do this, just G sharp 5 at the 4th fret on string 6, 8 strums. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a little down up as that transition. And again, we're hitting open. Now you could just, you don't have to do that down up. You can just do this. Just hit open on that 8th strum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Kind of like that. I like to throw in a little down up. It's something I just do, and it keeps the momentum going. So that's what I'm doing on the last down up. And really, it allows me to stay on and hit the chord one last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, open. So I'm really doing the open only on that final up. Wait, I didn't do that. Yeah. So that's how I'm doing that there, and that's optional, but I like doing it that way. Now, the kind of bonus part that's not totally necessary, but we have a solo. Here's how we're gonna play. Here's how I play the solo, and I think it sounds great, just like this. So you're gonna bar the first 2 strings. With your index finger. And make sure your picking hand blocks all the thicker strings in this case. The whole rest of the song with the power chords, your index finger was doing all the muting. But we don't want to leave these thicker strings exposed here. Otherwise, they will start to ring. And you'll be like, what is all that noise? Why does that sound so bad? So I'm resting my palm. And we're going to go. Let's see. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're gonna do there. So we're gonna go first string, second string, first string, and then we do the same thing, but with the pinky on 4 on the first string. Now leave that 2-string bar down. So we got 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. So the second time, the rhythm is a little bit different. The rhythm is really important here. And then the second time you can kind of strum, but just make sure you're only hitting the first 2 strings. So I'm basically going down, up on each of those. And then we want to slide into 4 on the second string. And if you can, add some vibrato, 1, 2, 3, 4, on that last note. If you're not sure about how to do vibrato, I don't want to take the time to explain it now, but you can. I think I have a video on vibrato in somewhere on my YouTube channel. Definitely, there's an in-depth video on vibrato with a full handout for my students at unlimitedguitar.com. Nice plug. All right, yeah, just a little bit of that, and that's it. So those are the only 2 parts of the song. We're not going to talk about the order of the song. It's basically verse, main riff, and verses for the first riff, and then your chorus for the second riff, and then you have that little solo before doing a final chorus at the end. So that's it. That's Green Day's When I Come Around. Have you played this song before? Have you seen other ways people play it? What do you think of the way I'm approaching this song compared to the way other people play this song? Be nice to me in the comments, please. But I think I do a pretty bang-up job with this song. Anyway, like and subscribe. If you want a simple, clean handout of this song, of the tab, and you don't want to deal with like messy internet tabs and stuff, you can download the link in the description for free. And check this out. If you are looking for extra help with your guitar playing, check out unlimitedguitar.com. It's awesome. We meet once a week. You also send me videos of your playing throughout the week, and I send you a video response of what I think you're doing great and what I think you can work on next. And you get access to all of my lesson material. So yeah, check it out, unlimitedguitar.com. And I will see you guys in the next times.